Hey everyone, good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is Scott over here at the Crypto Dojo. So I want to take a few minutes to talk about something that's been really disturbing over the past several weeks, which is crypto exchanges, crypto projects going under, investors basically losing everything. And what we can do to help protect ourselves, protect our money, protect our cryptos from being gone. So, just as a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm never going to tell you to buy, sell, hold any crypto project. Do your own due research. What? Do your own due research? Do your own research and do your own due diligence. Never take anyone's word for what you should invest your money in. It's your money, and we want to make sure that your cryptos stay your crypto. So we're going to talk about best ways, maybe some best practices to secure your crypto assets. Now, with everything going on with Celsius and Voyager and Terra Luna, as I said before, people have lost everything because they've put their funds and maybe all of their funds into one exchange, into one project. I highly recommend starting now that if you have any crypto project on a centralized exchange, one of the best things you can do for your funds, especially in this bear market, even if you're not going to buy anything, if you're just going to hodl, if you're just going to hold what you have, then get your cryptos off these central exchanges and put them on a hardware wallet, such as a Trezor or a Ledger. There's other ones in the market, but those are the two that I want to focus on. And I'm going to post links to their websites in the description box. You can look and do comparisons. I know with Trezor, you can do a comparison, like what cryptocurrencies do they support, and you can go look, and there's different versions of each one of the Ledger and the Trezor, so you can look and to see which one's for you. You could be spending anywhere from $70 to $150. If you just have ETH, if you just have Bitcoin, chances are the basic models will work fine. But if you have more altcoins and lower cap stuff, more diverse, then you may want to invest. Again, $150, $140 invested is way worth than losing everything you've put into your assets that you've potentially lost. Why should we get our cryptos off of a centralized exchange if they're on? Or why should we not just put all of our eggs into one centralized crypto exchange? Well, we've seen it with Voyager. People have lost their shirt because they've put all their eggs in that one basket, going with the assumption that, hey, it's a centralized exchange, what can go wrong? In this case, especially with Voyager, and I'm not going to go into why that all went down. There's plenty of videos. You can certainly just do some research and check that out yourself. But, they've basically gone under, right, and filing for bankruptcy. And I'm hoping that those who invested in that or put money into that exchange, one, that, their bankruptcy petition or whatever will go through, and at least these people will get, even if it's pennies on the dollar, at least it's something. Or better yet, a larger crypto exchange will come in and absorb Voyager and, of course, take all their assets and, put them under their umbrella, which I would think would allow investors to recoup the majority, if not all, of their funds and maybe give some good faith, and so they'll keep them there. But right now, if you are on Voyager, you're on that exchange, you're not able to do anything. Your funds are essentially, and I hate saying this, they're gone. And that's the big issue with a centralized exchange. That's the issue when you have all your crypto in an exchange, because I want to tell you something. You may have heard this before, and it's a big term in the crypto space. Not your keys, not your crypto. If you have your crypto assets on a centralized exchange, they are not yours. It's basically an IOU. It's theirs. They hold the keys. You don't. Until you transfer your crypto off of that exchange and put it someplace else. And that someplace else I'm highly going to recommend is a hardware wallet. All right, cold storage. So if you hear cold storage hardware wallet. They're kind of synonymous with each other. They're pretty much the same thing. Once you transfer your funds, your crypto assets, off of the exchanges and onto your cold wallet, it's not attached. Remember, it basically means cold wallet means it's not attached to the internet. It's not connected to the internet, right? So you have the signature, you have your private keys. So the crypto exchanges do not. They are truly your assets. Right now, they're just on loan to you, right? It's like you're putting money into a centralized bank. Of course, if that centralized organization goes down, you're out of luck, and there could be no way of getting that money back. And I think a lot of us, we put our faith in these big centralized exchanges, thinking, oh, they're so big, they're multi-billion-dollar companies, they're traded on the stock market or what have you, or they've got such funds and resources that there's no way they can go under. Well, we've seen that mismanagement of funds, investor funds, and maybe some bad actors have created some situations for investors that are devastating. If you're actively trading, then you can keep some of your assets on that exchange if you're actively trading. But if you have a sizable bag, I really highly suggest, because it's not yours. That crypto is not yours, everybody. It's the exchanges. It's on loan to you. It's like an IOU until you transfer it off. When you transfer it off and you put it into a cold wallet storage, then it's yours. Then it's protected because it's not able to be, also, and there's another thing, not able to be hacked. No one can come in and just, if they get a hold of your phone and you have your Coinbase account on your phone and it's not protected right, and people can get in, they can transfer all your assets from your crypto exchanges to their addresses, all right? So I could go on and on and on about the benefits of having cold wallet storage, and in my opinion, I think it's the best way to protect your assets. I really do. Now, there's hot wallets and software wallets, which is basically like a Coinbase wallet, or if you have, say, for example, a crypto.com DeFi wallet or any of these other wallets, then again, you're able to lose that money. You're able to lose your assets if it's compromised or the exchange goes down. And it's really interesting because remember when, it was about a month and a half ago, that the CEO of Coinbase came out and said, well, if Coinbase goes bankrupt, the possibility exists that you may lose all your funds. Right there should have been a major wake-up call for everyone. You know what? I need to get my crypto out of here. Unless I'm actively trading it, of course. Right? And to me, that's the only real benefit of keeping your crypto on an exchange, is if you're actively trading it. Now, I know some of you may be staking, or you may be getting interest on it, and that's got to be your decision. I only keep on the exchanges what I don't care about. Of course, wealth is generated in a bear market. At least that's my opinion. So we want to make sure that if we're just going to let our crypto assets just sit on an exchange, we're not going to do anything with it, get it out of there, put it someplace secure. And when you do that, again, here's another very important tip. Do not buy I'm just using these guys, Trezor or Ledger, off of Amazon. Go directly to the website and buy them from the manufacturer. Do not get them from a third party. And absolutely do not buy a used one. Make sure also when you get your hardware wallet, look at it closely, inspect it. If any of the packaging looks compromised, if anything just looks off, do not use it, right? It's not worth it. Send it back, get another one. Because the bear market's not going to be a bear market forever. The bulls will run, and we need to be ready when they do. So you need to write down your seed phrases. Write them down. Do not take screenshots. Do not tell anybody your seed words. Write them down, and I suggest making 2 copies of your seed phrases. Secure them in a safe. Make sure that they're not accessible to anyone else, because God forbid someone accesses one of those, you're out of luck. If you lose your ability to enter your wallet, whatever that is. If it's your cold wallet, then chances are you're never going to get your crypto back. It's gone. So highly recommend making 2 handwritten copies of your seed phrases, the way that you can access your wallets. And I would also suggest maybe storing your hardware wallet in a safety deposit box, or if you have a safe at home, or someplace that's very, very secure, and don't tell anybody about it, right? Remember the old saying, loose lips sink ships? Well, loose lips could sink your crypto. Also, if you have your exchanges on your phones, you need to make sure you also set up 2-factor authentication, all right? I highly recommend that. I also highly recommend, if you're setting up a new wallet anywhere, use a password generator, and I'll post that in the description box below, and it's automatic. Just write down that password so you can get in, right? That's another thing. If you need to have your password for whatever wallet you're using, or even if it's an exchange, if you have a password that you constantly use, you could be hacked. The more complicated your password is, the better it is. I also use a crypto email address. Proton Mail is one that I use. I love them. It's encrypted both ways. You may want to check them out. They have a free account, so you don't have to pay for it. If you're really staying attached to your crypto exchanges to see what's going on and you have them on your phone, you may be open for a $5 wrench attack. So, which means someone could come up if they know that you're carrying an exchange. I mean, if you're opening up your phone and you're looking to see where your crypto assets are at price-wise, and someone's seeing you do that, hey, opportunity, right? So just be careful with that. You may want to consider, if you have your crypto exchange apps on your phone, pull them off. Keep them maybe on a separate computer. The thing with crypto, again, is it's your crypto, right? That's the whole point of cryptocurrency, is that it's yours. It doesn't belong to a bank. It doesn't belong to a centralized, singular point of fail, which is what happens in a centralized environment. Centralized environment means if you have all your crypto on an exchange, on a centralized exchange, that exchange goes bankrupt, or it goes down, or it gets hacked, you are out of luck. Until you take that money or take those assets away from that centralized exchange, it's not yours. So hey everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I really want to say thank you to all my current subscribers. If you're just checking out this video, thank you for being here. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of our community. The only way that this channel is going to grow is because of you. I appreciate you all very much. If you like any of my videos, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, share these videos with your friends and family. Education is key, everybody. Don't take anyone's word for your money, your crypto. Do your own I did it again. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. Take care, everyone, and I will see you guys all again here real soon at the Crypto Dojo.